honored graduates, excited parents and families, distinguished faculty, alumni, and friends, welcome to the College of Natural Sciences 2021 Community Celebration. I'm David Vandenbout, Interim Dean, and this weekend has brought a graduation event like no other. Over the last 2 days, we've recognized graduates individually, something that we also have made part of this afternoon's virtual event, so please stay tuned. On behalf of all of our faculty and staff, I am honored to address this graduating class, who it has been such a privilege to get to know and work with. You have balanced securing a demanding degree in the sciences, math, or computing with living through extraordinary times, and the world will never forget. Even in a typical year, being a College of Natural Sciences student means rising to challenges. STEM students get a lot of practice at sticking with things when they are hard. They are bold in the midst of unknowns, restless in pursuing their curiosity where it leads. Our graduates take on thorny problems, are driven to solve mysteries, and are often defined by their grit. These traits, so fitting for our times, show up in our current group of graduates abundantly. As students, you discovered perhaps the joys of research, that you could master tough classes and develop as a leader, and that through a pandemic and more, you knew the meaning of persistence. Your resilience and courage have made an impression on me personally and on many others. The 40 acres will be forever transformed by you and your time here. And to all who supported our graduates on their journey, family and friends who loved and championed them along the way, thank you for your important role in this day. Each graduate has an individual achievement to celebrate, but as a group, you also did extraordinary things together. Your relationships and your cherished memories will accompany you as much as anything you learned in any of your classes. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Natural Sciences, I want to extend a well-earned congratulations to you all. Enjoy this day with family and friends, proud that you are a graduate of the College of Natural Sciences at the University of Texas at Austin. This milestone for you is one that our entire college celebrates. So members of our exceptional faculty, as well as alumni and friends, are among the participants in this community celebration. The College of Natural Sciences is fortunate to have exceptional faculty dedicated to excellent teaching and boundary-breaking research. And one of them is our featured speaker today. Dr. Jason Mcclellan is the Welch Chair in Chemistry and a professor in the Department of Molecular Biosciences who received his PhD from Johns Hopkins University. Dr. McClellan's team developed the first atomic-level three-dimensional map of the coronavirus spike protein, which provided the structural basis for the vaccines from NIH and Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Novavax, and others. A winner of many research awards, Jason and his team also have contributed to the development of monoclonal antibody therapies to fight COVID-19 and new vaccines currently in human trials, which hold promise for vaccinating billions of people in the developing world. Our UT Austin alumni magazine, The Alcalde, recently featured Dr. McClellan on its cover with the headline, "When what starts here saves the world." And I think that sums it up well. Jason, thank you for all your contributions and for being here today.
Good afternoon, graduates and guests, and thank you, Dean Vandenbout, for that kind introduction. It's my honor to participate in this celebration of a milestone in the lives of an amazing class of graduates. It's also a privilege to be able to address their champions, all the family, friends, and mentors who supported these remarkable individuals that we on the faculty were lucky enough, for a few years, to call our students. I'd like to begin with a short story. In January 2020, just after New Year's, I was on vacation with my family when a former mentor phoned me out of the blue. What I thought would be holiday well wishes turned out to be a suggestion that we team up to develop a vaccine. You see, a disease had started spreading in Wuhan, China, that sounded like it could be a coronavirus. This was the type of pathogen we had been studying together for years. So I WhatsApped my grad student, and the race was on. That Friday, scientists in China posted the genetic sequence for the virus we now know causes COVID-19. The very next day, working right next door to here, we engineered the code for a part of the virus to use as a vaccine antigen. An antigen is the part of the vaccine that acts like a mugshot, so your body knows to recognize and fight off a specific virus. Over spring break this year, that same antigen we designed made its way into my own arm, just as it has for hundreds of millions of people across the globe. So there's a simple way to tell my story. A devastating pandemic upends everything, and in the midst of that, people see the real-world importance of our work. And for you, who are graduates, maybe you have a story about your own journey to achievement that's similar. You came to UT, you succeeded, you obtained your degree. When we talk about the big steps forward in our lives and our world, we often use a frame that blurs the fine details. But there is another, richer narrative to tell from my story, and I bet for yours as well. Our whole story offers perspective by acknowledging three key things. First, in this version of the story, we own our setbacks. Before that weekend I told you about, before I ever studied coronaviruses, I spent long hours in the lab working and failing at developing a vaccine for HIV. But I learned lessons from those failures, ones that helped me be better at what I do. Still, there were stumbles, tons of trial and error, over about a decade. My lab was really excited 5 years ago when we finally figured out how to make a coronavirus protein do what we wanted. This genetic engineering trick is what we'd eventually use early last January for the new coronavirus vaccine. But just because we were excited doesn't mean others were. Our paper got rejected 5 times before publication. The truth is, the struggles are a big part of anyone's story. The tough times, the thankless hard work, the unplanned embarrassments, all of our rocky moments pave a bridge to what we become. The second thing our fuller story does is move beyond the notion that we're the lone hero. Our achievements as individuals occur in context with other people, our teams and teachers, our family and friends, our champions, and even our detractors. In science, as in so many places, the best things happen when every promising person gets to bring their talents to bear on a problem. And so, designing the coronavirus vaccine antigen took a small team of researchers who were afforded chances, and who also had barriers to overcome along their way. My lead postdoctoral researcher, Nianshuang Wang, immigrated from a small village in eastern China to join my lab. Our collaborator, Kizzy Corbett, has had to blaze her own trail among too few Black scientists at the Vaccine Research Center. I didn't face the barriers they did, but I was a first-gen college student and scholarship kid from Greater Detroit. I met people who didn't believe in me, but for everyone who didn't, I found 1 or 2 who did, and they are a part of my story. They inspire me now to be a part of someone else's. Finally, when we tell our whole story, we see the humbling fact that at the foundation of our success are developments we had nothing to do with. As a scientist, I benefit from the decisions other people make to invest in basic research at places like the National Institutes of Health or at public universities like this one. I gain from the willingness of other biologists to try and fail at things. On the very day I was born, a team of scientists published a finding about a protein on a virus's surface that changes its shape. Their insights, decades later, would prove important for our team and the vaccine development effort leading up to last year. Maybe someone watching you graduate this weekend held you on the day you were born and pictured a day like today. Their belief in you is part of your foundation, just as other scientists and decision makers' choices are part of mine. So graduates, congratulations on your achievement. I hope you'll take this moment to be proud, as well as to reflect and savor your whole story, the struggles, the many contributors, and this world around you, which is ready now for whatever changing you want to get out there and do with it. Thank you, and may you continue to live your great story, UT graduates. Congratulations again.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mcclellan. We will now have our virtual recognition of the degree candidates, accompanied by messages from our community, especially for our graduates.
Class of 2021, congratulations. Your journey of discovery started here.
I graduated from UT Austin in 1971, so it's been a while.
My name is Felicia Day. I am an actress and a writer and a producer now, but I was a math student back in the day.
When you graduate, you're often told two things. One, that you'll always be welcome back in Texas, and two, that what starts here changes the world. And I found both of these to be so true.
I know you're proud of what you've been able to achieve during your time here on the 40 acres.
You have all overcome big obstacles, especially this year, and I hope that makes this accomplishment feel all the sweeter and more richly deserved.
Listen, no one's ever going to forget the year that you graduated, especially you. But you've crossed this milestone despite everything that the world has thrown at you, which means that you've got strength, creativity, and resiliency. And the world needs that right now more than ever.
You're graduating in difficult times, but UT Austin has prepared you well for this.
Now that you've completed your studies at the College of Natural Sciences, you are uniquely prepared to take on the world.
These difficult times are a catalyst for innovation and opportunity.
There couldn't be a more important time, more relevance to what you've studied than the battles we have ahead of us today.
Today we honor your great accomplishment. Today is the beginning for the adventures that are to come.
You are the superheroes for this new age, the ones with the math and science knowledge the world needs during this incredibly challenging time.
We're going to have new strategies that are required, and you've got the expertise to do it.
Go out and find the art in your science.
Keep asking questions, look for solutions, and when all else fails, use duct tape.
You will always have a place in the Texas science community.
I cannot wait to hear about all of your achievements and how what started here is going to change the world.
Now go out and do some great things. We need your help more than ever.
No pressure, and hook 'em horns.
I am proud to call you my fellow alumni. Hook 'em horns.
Congratulations, graduates. I'm so proud of all of you. Everything that you have achieved throughout your time here at UT Austin, y'all are awesome. And I am always here for you. Those of you who know me, I have your back always going forward, and I'll do anything I can to help you achieve your dreams from here on out. And I can't wait to hear about all of the wonderful things that you accomplish in the future. And hook 'em.
Under normal circumstances, getting a degree is an amazing accomplishment. Under the present circumstances, it's nothing short of extraordinary. You've been able to maintain academic excellence while keeping yourselves and the community safe, and that is really amazing, and you should be proud of yourselves for that as well. So we know that whatever the future is going to throw at you, you will be able to handle it. Stay safe and welcome.
I really congratulate on your amazing achievements during your college life. I also commend your remarkable perseverance of the hardships. And then, as your parents and friends and teachers, we are so all proud of you and for your amazing accomplishments and during your life at UT. I commend your resilience. I believe not only virtuosity to excel on anything, but also tenacity to persevere things is also important in our life. In any healthy marine ecosystem, diversity, resilience, and productivity are all important in balance for a healthy system. I think that is true for our human society. And I encourage you to become a person of a higher value as a UT graduate, and who also respect other people's values. Now is the time you go out in the world and change the world. God bless. Hook 'em.
You've learned so much along the way, from intro topics to complex topics to everything in between, from for loops to semaphores to everything that came after. You've done so much. You've been in student orgs, you've done outreach, you've accomplished so many projects, and you've learned how to navigate a pandemic. That last one turned out to be quite something, right? We've learned Gradescope, we've learned Canvas, we've learned Zoom, we've learned 1,000 ways to connect to audio. We've learned how hard it is to pay attention online. And through it all, we've reached for empathy, we've reached for grace, and we have struggled to continue forward as the world crashed around us. But you've done it. You have accomplished your goals, and today you have accomplished a really big one. Congratulations on your graduation. I can't wait until we meet again, until I hear everything that you've been up to, and until then, safety first, liveness second.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You have succeeded in a challenging natural sciences curriculum. You have completed, you have done all this in a pandemic, in the stress of a pandemic year, with all of its unknowns and logistic and motivational problems. You have completed service projects and internships and research work despite the challenges. And you have supported and helped each other. That's really important. So we are confident that you are going to meet future challenges as well. So congratulations, best wishes, and hook 'em horns.
And here's something I learned from my favorite baseball coach: the power of the culture of excellence. I found playing for him, we woke up every day asking ourselves, what can I do today to make the team better? If you find yourself in a culture where the excellence isn't valued, then create a culture of excellence. If you find yourself surrounded by excellent people, contribute to that, learn from them, get better from it. I think it's a powerful life philosophy to get into the habit of waking up every day and asking yourself, what can I do today to make the team better? Whatever team means for you in that phase in your life. And since you're graduating from the University of Texas at Austin, where we like to say what starts here changes the world, it seems like a good time today, as you get your diploma, to start asking yourself every day, what can I do today to make myself better? What can I do to help change the world? Well done, congratulations, health and happiness as you go change the world.
I wanted to take a moment to congratulate each and every one of you for achieving graduation. It has been an incredibly difficult 4 or 5 years, not just in your own coursework, but also in the world around us with the global pandemic going on. And each of you should be commended for the hard work that you have put in order to graduate. And I think that that work is a testament to your work ethic, but also to the commitment that you have to your degree. And as you leave the 40 acres, I hope that you can take away not only the lessons that you've learned in the classroom, but also a couple of other lifelong lessons that you can use beyond the 40 acres. Things like work ethic and passion are an incredible cornerstone to success in one's career and in general in one's life. But that's not the only thing. Networking is incredibly important as well. Being able to describe your passions and your career and your job to other people. So I want to leave you very quickly with those two things. Work hard and network. And with that, I want to congratulate again each and every one of you on your successes and hope you join us again at the 40 acres.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You have just achieved the most challenging thing that anyone has ever done. You've earned a college degree during a pandemic. You are truly the greatest generation. You've climbed hills, you've faced challenges no one has ever done before. And you've succeeded. Well, now you have to decide what you're going to give a try to next. Graduate school, a job, it's going to be an exploration. And at times you're going to feel really scared. And at times you're going to feel really excited. And at times it's going to be even more challenging. It's supposed to be that way. So be patient with yourself. You can succeed. You've already succeeded something more challenging than anyone did before. Congratulations, greatest generation. We are so proud of you.
Throughout everything, it's been an absolute joy getting to work with you all. Textiles and Apparel is one big family. Do stay in touch. All the faculty will be pleased to hear from you, and for sure, I will be absolutely overjoyed to hear how you are and what you're doing. As a graduate from Textiles and Apparel, this is an extraordinary achievement. You've had to study science, business, and creativity, and excel in all three of those. This is tremendous. This is a huge achievement. Congratulations to all of you. It's been a great joy to get to work with you, and I look forward to staying in touch with you in the future, and I wish you all the very best for your future.
Congratulations, you made it. I'm so proud of your persistence and resilience during this year. Even though it wasn't the year that we expected or desired with the pandemic and the snowpocalypse and countless technical problems with Zoom, I hope that you have garnered some lessons from this year that you can take with you. When you face adversity and uncertainty in the future, you can know that you can make it through because you made it through this year. And that it doesn't matter if you have setbacks or challenges or if you have to do some retreading, but it's just about reflecting about what's important to you and taking each day moment by moment, step by step, and supporting one another. I wish you the best. I wish you success and happiness in the future. And please keep in touch with us and let us know how you're doing. Congratulations again, hook 'em.
I hope you can take a moment to just pause and reflect on all the growing that's happened in the last few years, the experiences you've had, the friends you've made, and everything you've learned. And I hope you could really pause and celebrate that time. We are so proud of you and so excited to see the mark you make on the world. Congratulations again.
Congratulations to the University of Texas at Austin College of Natural Sciences graduates of 2021. On behalf of the Department of Mathematics, I want to let you know that we sincerely admire you for your perseverance during a global pandemic to achieve your academic goals. We are so proud of you, and we know your families are too. If you ever miss Bluebonnets and barbecue, come on back to visit. Hook 'em horns!
G'day y'all, it's Ruth Shear from the Chemistry Department and the Freshman Research Initiative Program. Congratulations to everyone for making it through this, the longest year of your life and your degree program, and now you're on the precipice of going on to what's next. Don't worry if you're not sure what's next. Some people have an idea and they have a thin, narrow path that's where they're going, but the reality is most of us have a lot of twists and turns in the way life evolves, and the surprise of what comes next keeps life interesting.
This past year has completely changed the way we do things, and we're not going back to the old normal. This new world is more quantitative, more data-driven, and much more scientific. Technology rules our lives nowadays, from our daily Zoom calls to machine learning to the way that vaccines are developed. We now take advantage of data that is broadly available everywhere. And as a scientist, now you have the opportunity to use the skills, to apply those quantitative thinking skills that you've learned here in the College of Natural Sciences to thrive in this new world. So go out there and change the world. Hook 'em.
Graduates, congratulations again. And now, in recognition of your achievement and following the time-honored tradition, I invite you to move your tassel from the right to the left as you have officially graduated from the University of Texas at Austin. We wish you all the best, and we ask that you remember our motto, "What starts here changes the world." UT is now your alma mater. We look forward to staying in touch and watching how you change the world. May you always wear lots of burnt orange. Graduates, you came to us as students, and now you leave as valued College of Natural Sciences alumni. Please remember, you will always have a place here on the 40 acres. You have belonged here, you have succeeded here, and you will always be a Texas Longhorn. Hook 'em horns.